Hello children, welcome back to chemistry class. Today we are going to discuss our next topic. So our next topic is oxidation and reduction of aldehyde and ketone. Oxidation and reduction of aldehyde ketone. So first we will discuss a reduction of aldehyde and ketones. Okay, so a reduction of aldehyde and ketones. Here carbon is there. When it is being reduced, so it get reduced into aldehyde, it get reduced into primary or secondary alcohol. Secondary alcohol. So here there would be a confusion whose reducing agent we are using. So what we can use? Sodium borohydride can be used and lithium aluminum hydride. Lithium aluminum hydride. If anyone is using, that reduces carbonyl group to alcoholic group. That reduces carbonyl group to alcoholic group. Let us see how does it reduce. So how does it reduce? Let us see. You should watch this video till in there to understand all the points. So please don't skip between that. Otherwise it would be difficult to understand what I am teaching. So please watch till in. Okay, let us see. So what happened? How does it reduced? We can write like this. Here, like this. Valency, carbonyl group, and H. It can be written like this. Okay, it can be written like this. Either we are using sodium borohydride or lithium aluminum hydride. Anyone we can use as a reducing agent. Okay, so what happened? In reduction, one hydrogen goes to there. Okay, and one hydrogen of that goes to there. Okay, let us see. So it forms, as one hydrogen will go there, it will change into single bond. It will change into single bond and one hydrogen. So we can say this here hydride means we can say like this, one attack, this one break, but here heterolytic bond fusion is taking place. Heterolytic bond fusion is taking place. So what happened? OH and two valency are there and one H there. Okay, so like this it reduce the carbonyl group to alcohol here. And you know that if any carbon containing OH group is called alcohol. So here if you are taking aldehyde, that give us primary alcohol, and if we take second ketone, that give us secondary alcohol. Let us see how does. So if I taken this CH3 OH, okay, so reduction taking place in presence of sodium borohydride. So one hydrogen comes here and this bond shifts to that side and other hydrogen to there. So let us see how does CH3, then here H, so we can write H is already there, and here OH, or we can write it here CH3 CH2 OH. So what is this? This is primary alcohol. It is primary alcohol. So you remember that if aldehyde, if we are taking aldehyde reduction by lithium aluminum hydride or sodium borohydride gives primary alcohol. It gives primary alcohol. Primary alcohol. So with the help of this we can understand if we are taking aldehyde, what we will get? Primary alcohol. So let us see other example of this. So in other example, what we can take? There I have taken acetaldehyde. If I am taking propanaldehyde, so you can understand I have taken H and lithium aluminum hydride. So this will reduce to OH group. So and this goes to there, and this one shift that side, and that hydrogen come to there. So what is that? CH3 CH2 CH2 OH is the product. How CH2? One hydrogen CH and this CH2 and OH. So like this, you remember that when aldehyde is taken, we get primary alcohol. How many carbons are in that? But that should be aldehyde. So one point you remember. And this method is also used for preparation of alcohol. So this reaction is very important. In one time you are getting 2 points. What? First, reduction of aldehyde and ketone. And second point is that reduction of aldehyde and ketones gives primary and secondary alcohol. So let us see when we will get secondary alcohol. And reduction takes place same as in case of aldehyde, same as in ketone or acetone. So let us see how does we will get the secondary alcohol. So let us see how does we will get. So first we have taken like this. Now I am taking what is acetone. We are taking acetone. So let us see how does ketone is reduced to secondary alcohol. I told same condition like that only. Here one hydrogen to here and second one to there. So what is this and what reducing agent we are using? What we can use? Sodium borohydride or what? Lithium aluminum hydride. Anyone we can use. So I wrote both. Anyone you can use. So what happened? You see this CH3 and one hydrogen will be added there. So H and last one is there only, and that group is changed into OH. So how we can write? We can write like this: CH3 CH OH and CH3. So what have you seen? You've seen that when second acetone is reduced by sodium borohydride and lithium aluminum hydride, secondary alcohol obtained. Why secondary alcohol? Because two alkyl groups are bonded to the carbon to which OH group is attached. So that is secondary alcohol. So what we have seen here? We seen in case of acetone we will get secondary alcohol. In case of aldehyde we will get primary alcohol. This we can use. Students, one point I would like to say that sometimes videos are being very bigger, so watch the video till end because your syllabus is also very lengthy. So we have to make a big, means large videos. Otherwise, in a smaller portion it can't be covered. So please watch till end. So what we have learned here, we have learned that how aldehyde can be converted, how aldehyde or ketone can be converted into alcohol, and next is a reduction of carbonyl group to alkane. Next is reduction of carbonyl group to alkane, and that is two very famous name reaction, that is Clemmensen reduction and Olde-Kistner reduction. That is Olde-Kistner reduction and Clemmensen reduction. So the next topic is that a reduction of carbonyl group to hydrocarbons. Means here we will learn how to reduce carbonyl group to hydrocarbon. So carbonyl group can be reduced into hydrocarbon by reduction, but two special name is that by special. First is Clemmensen reduction. What is Clemmensen reduction? Okay, Clemmensen reduction. Let me write here. Clemmensen reduction. Clemmensen reduction. So what is Clemmensen reduction? Here this is carbonyl group. Carbonyl group means it may be aldehyde or ketone. That doesn't matter, but just we have to see carbonyl group. So what is Clemmensen reduction? Carbonyl group are reduced to aldehyde. Carbonyl group are reduced to hydrocarbon on treatment with zinc amalgam and concentrated HCl. What is Clemmensen reduction? Let us see. Carbonyl group is reduced to hydrocarbon on reaction with zinc amalgam and concentrated hydrogen chloride, and this reduction is known as Clemmensen reduction. Clemmensen reduction means we can correlate also little. Clemmensen, here Clemmensen means carbonyl group. Carbonyl group is reduced. Group is reduced to hydrocarbon. So any reaction you can write. According to the aldehyde, we will get hydrocarbon. So let us see how different carbonyl compounds are reduced to hydrocarbons. Let us see. So what we have seen here, when carbonyl compounds react with zinc amalgam and concentrated HCl, carbonyl group is reduced to hydrocarbon, and this reaction is known as Clemmensen reduction. Clemmensen means carbonyl group is being reduced in Clemmensen reduction. You remember by this. So if you are taking like this, what I have taken formaldehyde. Formaldehyde, if I are reducing this, what we have used there, zinc amalgam and ZnHg and concentrated HCl. So this group, this oxygen, okay, is reduced, and this one point I will tell you that it will reduce means it will release, this O will release as H2O. So H2O here, H2O means it, this oxygen is released as H2O. So 2 valency of hydrogen, sorry, 2 valency of carbon is free. So 2 hydrogen will be added. So for reducing one carbonyl group in Clemmensen reduction, we need 2 H2 molecule and 2 hydrogen will be added here. So what is this? We will get CH4. Understand? 2 hydrogen will be added. So like this we will get. If we are taking acetaldehyde, this I have taken acetaldehyde. So how we can get it? 2 hydrogen. 2 hydrogen means one will be released as H2O with this, and one H2 molecule means 2 hydrogen will be added to these 2 free valency. So what will be this? CH3 and what is CH3? This is ethane. Okay. So what we have learned? How to reduce the carbonyl group into hydrocarbon. If we are taking acetone or that is a ketone, so what will be the product? Let us see what will be the product here. Let us see what will be the product. So product will be like this: CH2, CH3. So this is propane. This is propane. So what we have learned here? We learned that how to reduce carbonyl group to alkane, to hydrocarbon. Okay. Next is a reduction of carbonyl group by NH2. I am in NH2 hydrogen. You might be knowing with potassium hydroxide in on heating in ethylene glycol solvent. On heating in ethylene glycol solvent. So we can see this, it can be written like this. How it can be written? Means when aldehyde or ketone, or we can say when carbonyl group are made to react with hydrogen, potassium hydroxide and boiling ethylene glycol. And in boiling ethylene glycol, carbonyl group is reduced to hydrocarbon. Carbonyl group is reduced to hydrocarbon, and this reaction is known as Wolff-Kishner reduction. This reaction is known as Wolff-Kishner reduction. So let us see how it can be reduced. So let us see, students, how to reduce this carbonyl group to hydrocarbon. So I wrote like this: NH2, it can be written like this. If you have doubt, I will clear this. So here this will form H2. Okay, and 2 hydrogen of this means it can be H2 can be written like this. Okay, or we can say like this. 1 minute, we can write like this. Here H and H. Okay, so when 2 valency of this is free, this carbon is free. Okay, one hydrogen form bond to this, single bond to this, and this one to this. Okay, I think you have understood. So let us see how it will change. So here balance of this one is free. So for better, it is better to show this bond downside. So I have shown this bond downside and that H that side. Yet 2 valence is free. Okay. So one hydrogen goes to there. So one hydrogen there. Understand? And this hydrogen this side. We can't show this downside because there is double bond. But there I have shown. So one hydrogen there. And now the carbonyl group is reduced to what? Now carbonyl group is reduce to hydrocarbon. And what is remaining? What is remaining? These two are remaining. These two are remaining. So they will form 2 hydrogen from this side, 2 hydrogen from there. So there will be triple bond and it will be released like N2. And let us take other compound. So I gave idea how to reduce, how it will be reduced. Let us see by taking some example. So let us see, students, and whenever you study this organic portion, you should be very serious. You should be very careful, and bond shifting you should know. If you understand how the things are being reduced, how the reaction is being done, so it would be easy for you to understand. Let us see. So what we have seen there, aldehyde means I have taken this group, acetaldehyde. What is this? Acetaldehyde. It is acetaldehyde. So what we are taking? I have taken like this. I can write like this, and H2 and H2 can be written like this, like this. Okay. So what happened? What I told, there they will form H2O. So to write there, that is H2O. Okay. And it 2 valence of this will free. So these 2 hydrogens go to them, and this carbon is bonded to one hydrogen that side, one hydrogen to this side, and that is hydrogen, and this is. So what you got? What can be written it? What it can be written? It can be written like this: CH3 single bond CH3, and this is alkane. This is alkane. So like this we can reduce, means. And what we have taken? KOH and ethylene glycol, ethylene glycol, ethylene glycol, ethylene glycol, and here we show heat because it is boiled, so it is written heated. Okay. So if we have taken aldehyde, we got this. And if we are taking ketone, let us see, be careful here. I have changed this one in CH3 group. So same reaction will take place, no change at all. Where was hydrogen, we will change that CH3. So what is the name of this compound? Name of this compound now is, what is? Propane. What is? Propane. And N2 will be released like this. So what we have seen, how we can reduce the carbonyl group to alcoholic group and carbonyl group to hydrocarbon. This we have learned in this topic in reduction, means reduction of aldehyde and ketones.